Hey guys, so on my way back from visit to Windsor Castle, and I really want to have a hopefully good conversation with you guys, because I saw a couple of comments both to my video, and I've seen a lot of comments as well on social media, different people having their opinion. Some feel that the Queen is the greatest and there's something to celebrate about her life and the impact she made. Some people feel no, she symbolizes racism and colonialism. But you see, the problem I have sometimes with us is that we don't study history. Right? If you don't study history, you will speak as though you lack knowledge. Okay? And if you study history, you will know that colonialism ended as soon as the Queen took over. She ended colonialism in Nigeria, in Ghana, and several countries. And the only countries that continue to refer to the Queen or King of England as their monarch were those who choose to continue, like you have Australia and some other countries as well. So what am I saying? If he were to have been a male king who is seeking for more power, more territories, you and I will not be talking about Africa being free from colonialism today. The Queen is on record to have differed from Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher supported apartheid in South Africa, and the Queen clearly, was not in support of the apartheid going on in South Africa. In fact, she refused to visit South Africa until Nelson Mandela became the president of South Africa. So we need to study history. Where I come from, they say Tomodi Obagbo Aroba Abaiton. Aroba Shinibaba Iton. So it's important that we don't throw the baby with the bathwater. It's important that we don't sensationalize serious issues. It's important that we learn to separate, the institution, the British Empire as an institution that entrenched colonialism, from the person of the Queen, who did everything she did. In fact, she literally relinquished power all through her life. She was the longest reigning monarch, but she gave back. She let go, right? And allowed different countries to become free, to rule themselves. And many of the countries, like Nigeria, that they left since the British Empire left us to ourselves, our market, as they say where I come from. How well have we done? How well have we done since the British Empire allowed us to rule ourselves, allowed us to choose our leaders? How market? We cannot continue, in the same circle. It's called the victim mentality. It's part of the, by the way, share this video because this is educational, and a lot of our people, like I said, we don't invest in knowledge, in education, we don't invest in history. We just come and say how we feel like. So please share this video, let it go viral, share across several platforms. The Queen of England has never been and is never your enemy. People, thank you, my brother Simeon. People are spreading false narratives and that are not true. The Queen, first of all, did not start colonialism. She did not. And it was during her reign, since 1953, that she became the monarch, that there was now, the independence in different countries, particularly across Africa. Every single African country was, gain independence. The only one left was South Africa because of the numbers of white people there, and she did not support apartheid. She refused to visit South Africa until Nelson Mandela became president. Go check the record. So please, if you want to, and we do this a lot, we like to push what sounds sweet, what everybody wants to hear. Once you can, and the negative sells better than the positive. And of course, victimization sells than responsibility. Let me say that again. Victimization, narrative of victimization sells better than responsibility. It's better to fold my hands and claim the Queen of England is the reason Africa is where it is today than to take responsibility that it's my responsibility to change Africa. It's my responsibility. By the way, a lot of you who hear me speak, I'm very firm about the impact of slavery and colonialism in Africa. It is one of the biggest evil. It still haven't left us. So I'm not in any way, supporting that. If you know me, I don't support that. But what I'm saying is that now that we have been liberated, now that we are not under any colonial master, are we not by ourselves, rushing to Western world for modern slavery? Are we not by ourselves, moving ourselves in drones to Western world? When they even tell you, come and start a business. I have a conference, Saturday, 17th of August. And what am I teaching in that conference? Africans, wake up. If you're in the United Kingdom, there are so many investments you can do. Go into real estate, go into business. Don't come into this part of the world. You left Africa. That's fine. Right? You are here now. 10 pounds an hour, 15 pounds an hour is not going to save you. And these are more serious conversations we need to have rather than bashing the Queen and having issues about, the monarchy. That's not your problem. Your problem is, how do you empower yourself financially? What are the other opportunities you can take advantage of right now? How do you go learn? Do you know you can own a real estate here in the United Kingdom? Literally, you start with 20%, 25%, and even that 25% can be a bridging loan. If you have good mentors, please don't do any of these things I teach without mentorship, without training. With bridging loan, you can literally do this with HMO, and you will, in 2 years, own many houses here in the United Kingdom without putting down a dime, because you'll have withdraw all the money you put in, plus profit in 2 years. Now, how many of you who stays here know how to do that? You might have heard people say they do it. How many of you have paid a mentor to teach you how to do it? How many of you have attended a seminar where it's done? How many of you have even attended training on how to take advantage of the credit system, the home equity loan in this part of the world as a tool for building wealth? That's my own field. There's real estate. I'm into real estate. How many of you have taken advantage of that? How many of you have taken advantage of the stock market, the crypto market, the tech industry in the United Kingdom? You live here. So before we start this whole, the Queen is my problem, right? The monarchy is the problem. Oh, nobody should celebrate the death of the Queen. Before you get lost into that nonsense, wake up and realize that there's no more colonialism. It's all gone. By the way, we would never have been slaves. We would never have been colonized if our leaders did not approve it. The kings were part of those they were giving money to. who were selling their words to the white man in exchange for chocolate, in exchange for mirror, in exchange for whiskey, right? So why are you not saying what happened to our forefathers? What happened to our kings in those days? Why, with all their charms and their all of that, why didn't they prevent it? There are countries that the British Empire still did not succeed in colonizing because the leadership was solid. So let's face the truth. A wonderful woman, a wonderful queen has just passed on. Her life, her legacy is fantastic, is impeccable. Okay? You cannot throw it away. She made a difference. She made a difference. She loved Africa. She invested in Africa. If not for the queen today, do you know how many Nigerians that Nigerians are in the United Kingdom? Okay, according to the ambassador, Nigerians in the United Kingdom that are documented are in excess of 3.5 million. Of course, you have the undocumented. Okay? You have the undocumented. Many of them who have made it in this country. We're going to be having Alexandra Musu. The man also came into the United Kingdom just like everybody else. Invented the ringtone. He's in Guinness Book of Record, the most expensive suit, most expensive phone. His polo event has the top of the top people in the world attending. The guy turned his life around here in the United Kingdom. We have Dele Momodu who started Ovation here in the UK. We have Pastor Toby who started his church here in the UK and other businesses he's into and is going to be sharing with you. We have Daniel Moses, Uber driver, now having over £7 million in real estate assets in just 6 years. Okay? So we need to face the reality, guys. Okay? You want to continue stories of whatever you want to do, Yemi, that's your business. I've said my narrative. You go and do your own video and tell your audience your own narrative. I have told you my narrative. Okay? The colonialism ended during the Queen of England. Okay? Or most African countries, go and check it. From 1953, independence started happening. Okay? Across the world. So, you can say it's not the queen that did that. That's your own argument. You're free to it. But I'm telling you, the woman did a lot more. And she did not start colonialism. But it ended in her era. That's thumbs up. That's thumbs up. And a good one to say at that. So, hey, you guys can go ahead and complain and murmur. But there's an event. 17th of September. How do you build wealth? I've said it over and over again. You cannot end racism until you end poverty among black people. Right? So you want discount on the event. So here's what I'm going to do for you. Go and use this coupon. I've reduced the pricing for the event for you. Right? But you have to do it right now. So use the coupon code London on globalwealthfestival.com. Right? Instead of paying £97, you're going to pay half of that. Okay, so go use that coupon code on the website. The website is www.globalwealthfestival.com. Global Wealth Festival.com. Okay, what I've done is to bring over 20 speakers who are doing well in this part of the world, here in the United Kingdom. Okay, they will be sharing with you their story. How did they make it here? So that we do not again enslave ourselves even after colonization has ended. Okay, because it's easy, like I said, it's almost as if it's an African thing where we love to play victim. We love to claim this and that happened. But since colonialism has ended, are we not the one flying down to this part of the world? And many of our people are even doing odd jobs that they cannot do back in Africa. They are gladly doing it here, okay, and are not investing in learning how to come out of it. So you're going to be learning a lot. So what I've done is, instead of $197, I've reduced the bill for you to $97, and even the $97 you can get another 50% discount. Just use the coupon code London when you visit www.globalwealthfestival.com. Please, you have to go do it right now, today is the last day, I think, and I'm not sure we'll be able to extend it. So go use that coupon code. If you're in London, use the coupon code London at the globalwealthfestival.com. It will give you 50% discount on the regular ticket. You can also attend virtually, and you will also get discount on the virtual attendance if you sign up. But bottom line is, African Renaissance is here, but the Renaissance we're talking about is financial independence, because two poor people can't help themselves. If we're going to change Africa, we Africans have to be first empowered. Okay? We have to be empowered ourselves. We have to be financially free. We have to understand how wealth is created, how it is multiplied, and how it is managed. If we don't do all that, we're just going to keep talking and talking and talking and talking, and those talks are not going to change anything. Okay, they will just be empty words. So if you and I want to see the kind of Africa we want, okay, we have to invest in wealth creation, and wealth creation starts with knowledge. Meet those who have made it, ask them how they made it, listen to their processes and their principles, okay, and gradually you start your journey. What do you mean by name does not exist? Put the word London in capital letter. You can also go to Eventbrite and use the coupon code London, okay, under the regular tickets. You will see where you put coupon code. Put London all in capital letter, either on globalwealthfestival.com or go to eventbrite.com or cocobar.com, and you can buy your ticket there. Is that correct? Any more questions? If there's none, may the soul of the Queen rest in peace, and God save the King. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.